John chapter 3. There was a man who belonged to the Pharisee religious group and was also a leader among the Jews. His name was Nicodemus. One night, he came to meet Jesus and he said, "Teacher, we know that you are a teacher who has come to us from God, because nobody can do the miracles that you do if God is not with him." Jesus replied him, Let me tell you very seriously. If a person is not born new, he cannot experience the rule of God." Nicodemus asked Jesus, "How can a man who is already old be born? Can he enter for his second time back into his mother's womb to be born?" Jesus answered, "I'm telling you the truth. If a person is not born from within the water and from within the Spirit, he cannot enter into the city of God. A human being can give birth only to another human being, but whoever is born from within the Spirit is spirit. So don't bother because I told you that you all must be born new. The way the wind blows wherever it wants, and you can hear its sound, and yet you don't know where it is coming from or where it is going. It is just like that for everybody born from within the Spirit." Nicodemus asked Jesus, "How do these things happen?" Jesus answered him, "Do you teach Israel and yet you don't know these things? I'm telling you the truth. We tell you that what we know, and we are letting you know what we have seen, but you people don't accept what we're telling you. If you people don't believe when I told you about the things of this world, how can you believe if I tell you about the things of heaven? Nobody has ever gone up into heaven except the one who came down from heaven, that is, the Son of Man. And the same way Moses raised up the snake in the wilderness, the Son of Man too must be lifted up, so that everybody who trusts in him can have life that lasts forever. The way God loved the world was to give away his unique Son, so that everyone who trusts in him will not be destroyed, but instead they would have life that lasts forever. What God sent his Son here in the world to do was not to condemn the world, but to rescue the world through him. There is no judgment against the people who trust in the Son of God, but there is already judgment against the ones who do not trust in him, because they have not put their trust in the name of the only Son of God. The reason for this judgment is that Christ has come to the world, but people love darkness instead of light, because the things they were doing were bad. Everybody who loves evil hates the light and does not come to the light, so that people will not see what they are doing. But someone who does the truth comes to the light, so that everybody can see that he has done his works in God. After these things, Jesus and his followers came to the land of Judea. He stayed with them and was dipping people into water there. John was also dipping people into water in Enon, near Salem, because there were many sources of water there, and people were coming and were getting themselves dipped into water. John was not yet in prison. The followers of John started arguing with a particular Jew about religious washing with water. So they came to John and said to him, "Master, look, the man who was with you on the other side of the river, Jordan, whom you spoke about, is dipping people into water, and everyone is going to him." John answered and said, "A person can never get anything at all except that thing has been given to him from heaven. You yourselves were there when I said, I am not the Messiah. I was only sent to go ahead of him. It is the groom that owns the bride. The groomsman who is with him and listening to him is very happy to hear his voice. So this is my joy, and it is now full. It is necessary for him to become greater, but for me to become less important. The one who comes from above is greater than everyone. A person from the earth is from the earth, and the things he says are also from the earth. The one who comes from heaven is greater than everyone. He talks about what he has seen on earth, but nobody accepts what he says. The person who has accepted what he says confirms that God is true. The person sent by God speaks the words of God, because God gives the Spirit completely without limits. The Father loves the Son, and He has put everything in His hand. Anyone who believes in the Son has life that lasts forever. But whoever who does not obey the Son will not see life, and the anger of God is always on the person.